Alright, welcome. Thank you for checking out the video and the start of this Elden Ring series. We've been playing the new DLC, Shadow of the Erdtree, but first we have to get there. So this is actually a New Game Plus 3 run. I've completed this game a few times now, although it's been a while since I've played it properly, and I've already made one mistake. So when I respec'd at the end of the game, I forgot to do the appearance first before respecing and then starting a new run. I thought I could do it at the start of the run. Turns out I was incredibly wrong. But it's okay. I should be able to get this sorted. It's not a problem really, because we were in a mask the entire time. The build I've gone for is one by a YouTuber known as Nizar, and Nizar is, I've realised as well, the mistake I've made is I've not put on any FP. Wow, that's a good start. Welcome to New Game Plus 3. Yeah, I've not changed any of my flasks around, so I've got them all set up for the build that I had before, which was a bleed build. I didn't need any FP for that. So yeah, Nizar put up a Plague Doctor build. I love that era of medieval history. So I went with it, and I'm just getting my head around how to use it. I've never used this build before. I have done a mage run through before, so my first run was a magic build, and then the second was Unga Bunga, all strength, and third was a bleed build. This is the fourth run now, so mixing both of the types up, and yeah, we'll see what happens with it. Basically, my plan is to not actually stress about doing all the bosses. Essentially, what I want to do is get the Dactus Medallion, get to the Altus Plateau, and then do the Radahn fight, and then go and do various quests, and go straight to the egg. I can usually do various quests pretty quickly, because I farm quite a bit, so it's not too much of a worry for me, but I just don't know how this build plays. I'm not used to it, so it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. I've not used any of these incantations or spells before, so let's have a bit of fun and have a bit of a journey together. Character appearance is going to stay with the mask on, because the face is from my last run, as I said, so it's not fitting with the build I've got. And when we get some new equipment, hopefully we'll be able to change that up. But yeah, for now, you will not be seeing his face and not be seeing his name. I can't believe I've done that. I'm annoyed at myself, but hey ho, let's go. So we're going to skip this cutscene because we've seen it way too many times before. We're not going to go down to the bottom because we don't need to do the tutorial again, although my previous why will you not do any of the actual spells? Is it because I haven't got the actual stats that I need? Have I done myself in at the start of this run? Let me just double check. Where am I going? First off, no, I can use all of them. No problem there. What I need to do is sort the flasks out. Allocate flask charges. I'm going to go half and half to start off with, just to see how that goes, and I'll see what happens with more of that. But yeah, this is the build we're running with. So we want to try and keep it on theme a little bit. So a bit different to what Nizar does in his video. Still gone with the mask. Got the Knight's Cavalry armor, and I think what bottoms have I gone for there? Yeah, so we got the Mask of Confidence, Knight's Cavalry, armor and gauntlets because I like the aesthetic of it, and the Ronin greaves, just because I wanted to give them a bit more like a raggedy, like trousers and then the boots at the bottom type feel. Weapons, we've gone with Death Poker, Sword of Night and Flame, and then Prince of Death Staff and Golden Order Seal. And if I go inventory, yeah, there's no, yeah, 30 faith. I've got 80 faith, so there's no reason why we couldn't cast. But anyway, we'll worry about that later. That's for me to worry about after this recording. But yeah, like I said, this is gonna be a video where I kind of just try to run through this as quick as possible because, well, I want to play the DLC. I am invested in that. Oh, there we go. Now it's going to let me do it. There we go. Cool. So let's get this Site of Grace first. We're not going to bother with the Tree Sentinel. Can I call Torrent yet? Will it let me? Oh, I do not even have to do that. Great. Cool. So, actually, what will Vary say? I kind of just want to hear his voice. You're going to be witnessing me get my backside handed to me.
Are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm? Of course you have.
Yeah, the helmet that I was going to go with,
unfortunately for
it's like
you,
a marionette's
however,
helm, bird helm. I didn't really like the way it fitted in with the outfit, so kind of keeping with this theme.
Runes, you are fated. Luckily for you, however, are you familiar with? You may also
I know how Grace works, bro.
Is the guide.
Just want to make sure that I don't miss anything with your quest line.
Grace's guide to castles, the home of the.
Right, cool. So we don't need to go there. So we need to go to Castle Hague, which is, or Fort Hague, sorry, which is here. So we're going to set this, and essentially, I'm just going to run straight there. I'm not going to even bother with the Tree Sentinel. He's not part of my plan. There's a dragon spawn here. Skip that. But yeah, I really enjoyed this game. I know I've mentioned him already, but if you are new to playing Elden Ring, or just looking for some new builds in general, I fully recommend checking out Nazar and what builds they offer on their channel. Just because when I first started, I didn't realize it until I was checking for this build, but I actually used Nazar's channel to pick my first build. So I wouldn't be enjoying this game as much as I am if it wasn't for them. So yeah, I owe that to them. So I fully recommend you to check them out and just see what they're all about and see if you find something on there that you enjoy. These videos, we're going to try and keep them to about 30 minutes long each, just so they're nice and digestible. Wouldn't mind being able to see the comfort. There we go. Now, have I gone? There's probably purists out there that know that I've gone the wrong way. Can I get down this way? I can. Can I? Yes. Jumping puzzle. There's probably a much quicker way to do this, but ultimately, I don't care. But yeah, Elden Ring for me has been an eye-opening game. It's my first FromSoft game that I've gotten into and played as much as I have. I dabbled with Dark Souls. I think it's Dark Souls 1 I first started with. On PC, which was a horrible port when it first came out because there was just horrific. There's a Site of Grace around here somewhere, I know. There has to be a Site of Grace around here, hopefully. But where is the question? I can't remember off the top of my head. If I die, I die. Screw it, I can always go back. But there's gotta be... See, this is the problem, because I haven't played the game... I play the game a lot, but I haven't played it in so long. So there's going to be a lot of times where I make mistakes, and I can only apologize to the purists and those that actually can play this game really well for the mistakes that I make. Da-da-da. It's off. I really hope you can't climb. Oh no, you can! Well, let's hope I can climb faster. Got my Nikes on. Oh, it helps you lock on when you do a... Fully aware that I am not using this properly. Go here at the Sandy Graveyard, and I'm going to pull up a little list so I know where I've got to go next. But we've got that one. The next one is in Caelid. I've got the wrong spawn point. That's okay. Next one is in Fort Faro. Am I right in thinking that? The right half of Medallion is... Yeah, it's going to be... I think it's Fort Faro, isn't it? Faroth, sorry. Yes, here we go. Cool. So... where did I put that marker? There, right. So I need to go north for this one, if I can remember correctly. Sorry about that. So essentially, what I need to do is go north, then east into Caelid, and essentially just wrap down and around, or go through the Swamp of Ionia to get there. But I've already got half a medallion. There's no reason for me to do that. I don't need to do any of this. I've already got Torrent, I've already got Spirit Calling Bell. I do need to change the spirits that I have though, because I do... This is what I mean. There's going to be a lot of this. How do I set that as a favourite? Ah! Press the switch button, you idiot. Switch that for... This will all become... There you go, cool. So, I need to go here, and then east. Cool. But yeah, this game for me really captured my sort of wonder, I guess is the right word, because I love that the story is left open to the user to find out. So the player, sorry, stuck in some of the terms I use in work. The player has to, you know, delve for the story. You have to earn the story in these games, and I loved that. I loved that I was reading forums and Reddit posts about what I needed to do and how to find what I wanted and how to essentially like figure out the story and figure out what was happening in each area, the lore behind each thing, and yeah, it was just really good fun. I remember my first playthrough, it wasn't 100% because I missed out patches. I completely missed him. I found him right at the end, but yeah, at the time he was not on my radar, which is annoying. But yeah, I pretty much did I did as much as I could of that run. I found as much things as I could. Obviously, I've missed out certain items and certain locations. I won't say locations, I went pretty much everywhere. But like, I missed out a few incantations, which kind of held me back a little bit with this run, because I'm going the wrong way now. I need to go east. Oh, does this wrap around? No, it doesn't. I've gone the wrong way. Balls. I got too caught up. This is... You can pay for my mistakes. I got too caught up talking to you folks. But yeah, the... like... Oh, what was I going to say? Yeah, I figured I did what I could that run. There's a few things I didn't get, so before I started this run, I went back and I did a bunch of, you know, little adventures to pick up bits that I needed. So I went to the Erdtree and got an incantation I missed there. Got some armor that I missed and things like that. So I just did what I could to make sure that I had everything that I wanted. There's one talisman that I was missing, but I changed it for a different one. So this build, with the armor that I have, has sub 50 poise. So I went into the... I can't remember the actual name of it. All I know is it's a cave that's got a rune bear in it, which is horrific. It was horrible. They are the worst things in this. One of the worst things in this game, I would say. They are not fun to fight against. They are not fun to be in a trapped in cave-like environment with. So yeah, do not recommend going into the rune bear cave unless you really have to go in there. I'm about to get invaded, I think, by a spectre or a spirit. Sorry. I'm right in thinking, no, but there's a site of grace there, and we will stop. Do we need to rest that? We will, just for the sake of it. Just for the... We're getting close. Right. Doctor. Smithing stuff, cute. Right, we're gonna head east. What mark am I looking for? I am looking for... Oh, no, that's Church of the Plague. I'm looking for... 2 on my map. There we go. I do hate that there's no easy way to clear all the markers that you've set as well. I can't go down, you go up. This is what I mean, I can't remember this map too well. So I'm sorry that you're going to see me go to dead ends. You're probably thinking, oh, this guy's an idiot, this guy doesn't know what he's doing, he doesn't know how to play. And you'd be right. You'd be 100% correct. How I got this far in the game, I don't know. How I got to any new game runs, I don't know. That said, I finished the game on my last New Game Plus run through in about 4 hours. I did it in one sitting, which I need to be down there. Do I need to be down there? No, I don't want to be down there. Oh, fuck. There it is. There it is, folks. The first of many mistakes that we will see on this run. Hey, look, it happens, though. Where do I need to go? I need to get across. I can do this. What am I on about? I might be an idiot. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go to Stormvale, and I'm going to go right. This is what I mean when I say I can't remember these things. Let's go Stormvale, and then just turn right. Guided by the grace. We're not going to see Princess Irony. So the endings that I've picked up as well whilst playing this game. I have picked up the Frenzied Flame ending, picked up Rani's ending, and I picked up, I think I just went for the default ending, like the normal Elden Lord ending. I platinumed it, so I've got the Platinum Trophy on this, which is a nice little thing to have. Get this one here because I know I'm going to run through there and I might get my butt handed to me. I used to that when I remember thinking that was a boss when I first played this game. How wrong I was. I can remember the actual awe that I felt when I played this area, had that troll jump down. and then thinking, oh, it's a boss, and then later on realizing there's a field with like 4 of them just chilling in it. I think it's like up here somewhere. Stormhill Shack. Yeah, we'll stop here. We've already got Spirit Ashes, we don't need to start off that quest line. As I said, I'm not doing any sort of side questy bits because I don't really need and or want to. I just want to get to Morgwyn Palace, fight Moog, and fight Bredan as well. I think what this might be is me getting the medallions in this video. Next one is getting to Bredan and fighting him, and then yeah, we'll see. Nope. Note to self. Jump early, not into a fence. I always used to be creeped out by those dogs as well. I love Irish wolfhounds, but those dogs were just...
Can you hear me?
I can, but I'm not going to stop, sorry brother. You know, Alexander, you know. I'm only stopping at these in case I make a mistake, which, as we've seen previously, is very likely to happen. Pumpkinhead there. So all the weapons I've got are, you know, maxed to where they need to be as well, which is, you know, a blessing for me. There's a blessing of the Erdtree. Bring up the map just to double check. This is the thing that I'm thankful for, is that I've done so much of this game already. Like something like little things like unlocked all the maps, which sounds like a really silly thing, but those of you know how helpful that is. Yeah, carry on going. There's probably some skips that I could have done. There's probably quicker ways I could have gone to get there. I watched a video where, like I said, a guy did this in 46 minutes. He got to the Moog fight. I'm obviously not going to do that because we're 20 minutes in now, and we haven't got the medallion yet. But then Various Quest isn't too hard to do. It's what? It's go to the Rose Church, it's get the Maiden's Blood, and then it's do 3 invasions. I think, do I get invaded by here? I do if I go towards that church, but if I don't, I won't get invaded. I don't know if I've just messed up some sequences in this game by not doing certain things. Caelid here. I'll stop and get this site of grace. I wonder if I stop at... Isn't it after like 3 sites of grace is when... No. Melena's meant to spawn at some point. So essentially, I just keep on heading directly east. There's a little path up this way that I need to follow. I tell you what, we'll make this one. If I can get the medallion quickly, we'll then go to the Dactus, or the lift to the I think it's the... What's the lift called? I can't remember the name of the lift. We'll go to the lift. I'm going to stop at all these grace points just to try and save time if anything goes completely wrong. It shouldn't. I should be good at this game. But we'll see. But yeah, I appreciate everyone who is watching this video and made it this far in. Hopefully this series can be fun. Obviously, I'm open to any feedback and anything. This is a new thing for me. I normally I have a vlog channel where I essentially just go to the gym quite a bit. Oh, it's down here. This is where I was earlier when I was fighting in that room bear. I say fighting for my life in that room bear cave. Where did that mark go? Can't see it in the sky. Ah, there it is. Gosh, it's so far away. I hate it. I don't mind. Dragons, when you're, in my experience and my ability, dragons when you are ranged, brilliant. Dragons when you are melee, less brilliant. There's that one up here which is just snoozing, it's like an easy couple of 1,000 runes. But yeah, my other channel is literally just me talking about going to the gym, you know, talking about my fitness stuff, talking about all that, all like that type of stuff that I'm into. So if that's your bag, then check it out. If it's not, I fully get it. It's cool. But yeah. Ah, yes, from the Sight of Grace outside. I remember this. This has got all the bats in it, isn't it? Bats, is that the correct terminology for them? Right, let's rest here for a second. Okay. Cast some protection spells. Put the... Nope. Gosh, why would you attach the emote button to that? Right, so we're in Fort Pharaoh now. I'm going to skip past all of this. Quickly get up here, and then from right we run across the roof. There's a spectre that will spawn. Oh, no, is it just here? Oh, there we go, we've got it. Cool. So we need to get out of here now. I'm going to go back here. I need to find out where that lift is now. So, essentially, we had to get these 2 halves of the medallion to then be able to get to the grand lift of sorry, we call it the Dactus medallion, it's the Dectus medallion, sorry. So, the grand lift of Dectus is in Liurnia. So it's up here, there. Grand lift of Dectus. So I need to go around here. Essentially I need to cut through here and then basically just run all the way here. Let's do that, because that'll at least unlock the Radahn fight. I'll go back to Stormhill Shack. I'm going to leave this little map up that I've got on my iPad. So I need to go north here. See, that wasn't too bad. We've got both halves of the medallion already before we've even done anything else in the game. And I can't remember the way now. So, is it a surprise that I am once again lost? I have to go on the edge. I can remember doing this without actually realising what I was doing when I was playing this for the first time. Because if I'm right in thinking, that's all broken off, yeah. Tunnel here. Or is it above? I'll be above. This is what's going to be annoying for me, is trying to remember these little secrets. I could be in the completely wrong area as well, that's the other thing. I'm not even factoring in the fact that I am wrong. What are you saying right here? Be wary of liar. Vision of the net. Brilliant. Helpful. Really great. That was so glad I stopped for that. If I go to the end of the bridge, there's the finger reader, which no matter how much lore I read, I never understood what their purpose was. Oh. Right. So I was in the right area. Yes, there it is. Nope, that's just a cave. No. Where am I going? Oh, this is why I love the community for leaving. See, this is what I love about this game as well, is the community is actually super helpful. Like, granted, there are those that will say, like, you know, like, jump here, or try jumping, or try rolling, or whatever. Never trust them. That's the one thing I have learned over this time. Sorry, wolves, didn't mean to wake you. But most of the time, like, what you'll find is the community will help you no end. People on, like, the Elden Ring subreddit want to see people succeed. They want people to do well at this game. So, right, so we got this Lost Grace. So where do we need to go now? Essentially, what number is it? 2. Cool. You go that way. Well, oh crap. Nah, there's going to be a shortcut around here somewhere, because there's no way that I've done this. I can't, this is why I should have rewatched that video before. Get down. I love the verticality of this game. Like, you think, like, oh, there's not much to do, and then you look down and there's, oh, there's everything. So I'm taking a swig of a drink. It's not G Fuel, it's just lemonade. I guess we're back in the lake here. Yep, we just gotta head through all that water. I could be wrong in saying there we go. I'm not going to start any quest lines off or anything, like I said. Speak to any merchants. Don't need to speak to any merchants. Not that I dislike the merchants. I have nothing against the merchants. In fact, the merchant song is one of my favourite ones in this game. I don't remember the actual title of it. They are horrifying. But the merchants, what is it called? Essentially, when you're below Lindell and you are in the sewers, and then you go to the Frenzied Flame door, spoilers, that song that is playing is so good. I can literally just run this way. Okay. There's definitely a quicker way of doing this. There's definitely a warp that I have missed. I can certainly remember using a warp, but I'll save. Essentially, I'll get here, unlock the plateau, save, stop the video, and then I will look for a. Oh, that's a lobster, isn't it? Look at any guides or anything I can whilst. Oh, piss off. if you are someone who is starting up in Elden Ring for the first time, the way that I'm playing is 100% not the way that I would recommend to play. Because I am skipping all these battles because I'm level 301. The 1 is important, okay? I am level 301. I don't need these fights for runes. I'm not here for runes. I'm here to... I know there's a point here, roughly. I head towards 4, I can find a site of grace, and I can head into the town, up, around the castle. That should get me the other side of it. Because I had to fight, so there's a night, or what are they called, the night birds. Deathrite birds, that is it. I had to fight a Deathrite bird around here to get one of the incantations that I wanted. They're fun fights. They are really, really fun fights. The amount of sarcasm I'm using in that sentence is incredible, really. Yeah, I can say without any uncertainty that fighting the Deathrite birds was not fun. I was doing that at level 300. It certainly isn't something that I would recommend to do. I am completely forgetting the route that I need to take. I need to get up here and cross. Well, I need to get across this bridge, and that's where I get to the Grand Lift of Dactus. There is another way up, though. I think it is the sewer pipe that I take. So essentially, that's the bridge you get to by finishing the castle. But I've seen a way around it. And now I'm annoyed at myself for not getting any other site of grace in this area. What's that there? Finger Reader Crone. There's the castle town. There's the academy town. Right, I'm going to head back here. Let's see what I can do. Well, for the first video, it's going to be a bit longer than we anticipated, folks. The idea was that the DLC comes out at, I think it's midnight. They are released. Is that a rune bear by there? Yeah, that. Oh, that's the big note. That is a N-O-P-E, all capitalized, all bold, and all underlined there. Right, let's just get through this. I used to feel like such a badass doing this. When you learn how to manipulate Torrent's jumping so that you can get around things instead of just double jumping for the sake of double jumping, if you're double jumping and then able to get around stuff. Let's jump off there. I needed this grace. Will you let me in is the question. Okay, well we've got that. I might need that for later, who knows. There definitely was a warp I missed earlier. Yeah, you can get up to the through the sewage pipe. Like, I remember doing this before as well. Yeah, so 40 minutes in. Done. I need to... That's the Crystal tunnel there. Sewage pipe takes you out, it's like here, I think. It's where the vampire bats, I guess they are, live. Again, hearing that song. So basically, I'm saying I'm hearing the song for live. I went to watch the Elden Ring Orchestra a couple months back with one of my friends, and it was incredible. If you ever have a chance to see that, I fully recommend it, because it is just such an experience. I won't ruin how it's done. It is an orchestra. Well, I won't ruin what's on the screen whilst the orchestra is playing, but it really brings everything together. I'm doing this about this the entire long way. This is not part of the plan tonight. But yeah, the orchestra is incredible. Everything that they do is insane. The songs they play is insane. It's just a really fun experience. And you get to say you've seen an orchestra play live. And you get to say you've seen and heard some of the best music in gaming. Really, really fun. I also went to see Spirited Away live, which is not Elden Ring related one bit, but that was interesting to say the least. Not what I expected. Really good, just different to what I expected. Yeah, overall, if you get a chance to see any of these things live, 100% do it. Like, for me, seeing things like that live, it's not, like, is it the coolest thing to say you've seen live? Yeah? You know what? Yeah, because I enjoy it. I love that stuff, so why not? A long time ago, I got over the whole sort of, should I do these things because they don't seem cool? Like, to me now, like, what is cool is actually just doing the stuff that you love and not worrying about what other people think about it. To sound really corny, it's the best way to be. So I am at the... Oh, I've made it. Cool. So now I need to get through here. If I remember correctly, which should probably be the key title of this piece, if I remember correctly. Oh, leave that on. It's so dark. Nope, no entrance there. There's a bat there though. That's new. That's probably not new at all, is it? To be honest. The ladder. This is what we're in for, folks. You are in for me missing the obvious things. Like the entire runway that I've missed out to get here. All I want to do is get... If I get my butt handed to me, then we will stop the video if I die. But if everything goes to plan and I make it through without a hitch, oh gosh, I remember this place. But I remember part of it. I can't remember entirely what I had to do. 6'4", I don't trust anything that small. I know I'm running this bloody plague doctor build and I'm melee and everything. Kind of goes against the entire point of this build. Oh. Am I poisoned? I am poisoned. Oh, wrong button. Okay, cool. So we got another rest point here. Obviously, for those of you that haven't played before, you rest at sites of grace. Anything that you've killed will respawn, aside from major bosses. They will not. Probably not the right time to put the bloody lamp on. Did I even put it on or did I just turn it off? I can't remember what I just did. I don't think it's on. Now it's on. That's a feature which I... Okay. So this build slabs. I won't lie, that was actually pretty cool. Ah, right. I've also realised. Sorry for that. I knocked the microphone. I've also realised why I couldn't use the bloody spells because I didn't have my staff on. I only had the incantations available to me. Sorry for the silence at times. I'm trying to get better at talking whilst playing. This is the process we're all going to go through together. Right. I need to get to... Actually, screw it. No, don't want to target you. Black Knife Tish. Come say hello. Oh. So my Black Knight Tish is max level as well. See, that's why I like this armor, because with the blood on it, it emphasizes the blood that's already there. Now we will rest. Oh, I've got a dragon. I've got a boss fight now. I do love the song that they play. Weak foe ahead. Okay, I think it's a magma. Is it a worm? We'll bring Black Knife back out. Yeah, is it cheating? Probably. Is it cheesy? Yeah, who cares? Yeah. Barely involved. as our latest build, but ultimately, well, there we go. Job done. It got the work done. That's what matters. Dragon Hearts for the Dragon Communion, which we're not going to do. I did want to do a build which had stop posing, which had like dragon magic in it. But I never got a chance to. So here we are. So we've done that. We've gone a bit of a, like I say, a much longer way round of doing this entire run. You could skip all of this stuff, but this gets me up to the Altus Plateau. I hope I haven't done myself over and gone the complete wrong way. Because I do not fancy backtracking. So there's the Altus Plateau. I need to go south. What are these saying? We go this way. Get up there somehow. Yeah. Right, let's get on Torrent. Yes, I have to run all the way through the... I don't even know what is like a caravan. Remember that stuff I said earlier about learning how torrent works? Probably be helpful if I did that. Oh gosh, what's spawning in? Oh, that's not good. Oh god. I do not want to fight a dragon. Ever, really. I'm Welsh. Oh gosh. There we go. We're up. And we'll stop at this site of grace here. I don't know how far into this I have to get. And I'm gonna head... south as well. Can't go over the mountain. I don't know why I'm grabbing the Altus blooms. They're just pretty. I need to get up on that road and then head south. Deciphering the map sometimes can be a challenge in and of itself. Okay, there we go. So there's the two tower defense golems, I want to say. So we've triggered the Altus Plateau. We should, in theory, have triggered the Radahn fight now. So what I'm going to do is go the wrong way around here by the looks of it. No, I'm just going to skip the... This is why it's important to learn skip, like little tricks like that. We're going to hoist the medallion, and with this I will call the first video there at 50 odd minutes. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. We'll hopefully see you back for the next one. Sorry, this first one was a little bit longer than expected, but it took me a bit longer to get where I needed to be. But yeah, tune in next time. We'll be fighting Radahn and doing Vari's quest.